I'm picking up something.
Can you translate it?
I don't think it's a language.
I want
And welcome once again to As the Reel Turns, your place for all things movie and television. We've got another great show for you lined up today. But before we go anywhere, let's do our entertainment update. Take it away!
This is Zach LaChance for your entertainment update. This update includes one film and a rebooted series. Oppa! The Portoculus family is back again for their third outing in My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3. This time the family travels to, where else, Greece. This is to honor Tula's father's last wish. The entire cast will return as well, so join the trip when the film comes out in September. Next, court is in session again for Matlock. Sort of. The successful 80s and 90s mystery legal show is getting an update with Kathy Bates coming into a firm as an armature lawyer, coincidentally with the same name as Andy Griffith's character. What does this mean? Well, watch for the new Matlock on CBS. This has been Zach LaChance for your entertainment update. Now, back to you, Daniel.
Thank you, Zach. Opa indeed, and a mystery indeed. Now, let's web sling over to some more Spidey.
We've got another amazing show for you, and it is, I say amazing because we are talking about a superhero who has spanned many, many years, has had many incarnations. You know him as the Webhead, you know him as Spidey, you know him as Spider-Man.
Here comes the Spider-Man.
Yes, Spider-Man, a very popular superhero and one of my favorite Marvel heroes. And we have some wonderful people to talk about it with. We have a very favorite friend of the show here. We have my good friend Vince. Vince, welcome to the show.
How's it going?
And we have, and we have someone who has been on entertainment updates, but now we finally have her in the studio. We have my good friend Angel. Angel, welcome to the show.
Hello. I'm happy to finally be here.
I
It's been a
know.
while. I'm happy to actually make it in person.
Exactly. So this is so awesome that you're both here, and you both know about Spider-Man. So we're gonna get some talking about Spider-Man. So again, the Tobey movies were so big. I mean, the new animated series on MTV was clearly based off the Tobey movies, and we also got another series based on the Tobey movies as well. And this one might be my personal favorite, The Spectacular Spider-Man. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I love this show. This was one of my favorite shows ever. I never missed an episode on Saturday mornings. The theme song is epic. Peter is like the perfect age of a high school student. The characters are great. The arcs are great. And it was criminally canceled after 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I love this show. Basically, there's no story change. It's the same exact show. But there are definitely Tobey inspirations. You know, like that scene in Spider-Man 2 when he's holding back the train. This guy does it too. There's a love triangle between Gwen and MJ and a cheerleader and so on and so forth. And we also get Ed Asner back as Uncle Ben this time as well. And even J. Jonah Jameson is a carbon copy of J.K. Simmons. It's the same exact thing. Am I the only one who watched this though?
Oh no, like I was.
I feel like I only watched so many episodes though. Like I don't remember it, but I remember that art style.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was right with you, like watching it every. I think it was Kids WB at that.
It was
point.
Kids
Yeah,
WB.
Every Saturday morning, I'd be watching that too. It was. I think it's a little bit different than the Tobey universe. Like I'm trying to remember if he has web shooters.
He does have web shooters. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he didn't have the organic web, but like it's still like you were saying. It's the blueprint from the Tobey movies is definitely what they
Exactly,
use
yeah.
and built upon.
I think they stayed very, very close to the comics, especially
Okay.
with that love triangle. Because one of the things that like I've learned, because I love Gwen Stacy. She almost came with us today. It's fine. I know. I couldn't get her to come. It's fine. I already had told Dan like, hey, you have to deal with just me today.
No.
But one of the things is that Gwen and MJ were actually best friends.
Okay.
Which is definitely kind of weird to think about, I'm like, ooh, if my best friend, would I really want to be crushing on the same guy? But it's
Yeah.
something that happened
It
quite
does.
often.
It-
I know it happens, but I don't want to.
Nobody wants it to happen.
But
it does.
it's real, it's real life. But it happens a lot in the comics, and so it's nice and refreshing to hear that they keep with that.
Peter, the dance is only a few days away, and
I asked Miss Brandt from the Bugle.
wow, that's great. You don't actually call her Miss Brandt in person, do you? Never mind. I'm sure you two will have the best.
She turned me down.
Well, she is totally missing out. Besides, she's not the only girl who would.
Doesn't matter. There's no way I'm going anywhere near that stupid formal.
Right.
Time to step up and show Liz that the girl you care about the most is Gwen.
Hi, Pete. Are you waiting for Liz?
Yeah. You waiting for Harry?
Maybe we should wait together.
Yeah, maybe not.
Anyone sitting here? No, nobody. I misplaced my click. Sounds rough. The rough part's not knowing how to help. Harry's in Europe. And Pete.
You like Pete a lot, don't you?
Well, yeah, I like Pete. I mean, of course I like him. I like him, he likes me. We like. It's a mutual like fest.
That's not what I meant.
You mean, do I like him like him? Well, what if the answer's yes?
I get it. You and Pete, you've always been just friends. And it's hard to risk that. But if that's not what you want, girlfriend, you'll have to step up.
Do you mean you're Mary Jane Watson?
Face it, Tiger. You just hit the jackpot. That? I saved the last dance for you, Tiger.
Did you?
Meeting her for lunch.
Hey, guys. What's up?
Up? No, nothing.
We were just talking.
No worries. I'm not the dating police.
Dating police. Good one. I gotta go.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
Finally.
I know that she was introduced in the movies, but this is one of the first times that it's
She's
animated.
front and
She has
center,
a-
She's
too.
front
She
and
actually has
center.
a character,
She's a
yeah.
character.
I'm
Yeah.
saying in the comics, actually, Gwen is, I think, Peter's girlfriend first, actually.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then It's weird the Tobey movies didn't try to do that first, honestly.
It's because MJ is, I don't know, more bankable? I don't know.
I guess.
And honestly, she is, because even in later movies, like, Gwen only really shows up in the animated versions,
Yeah.
except for later on.
Yeah, exactly.
But she gets, like, a stardom for, like, a moment, and then obviously it's back to MJ. But
Yeah.
that's how it happens in the comics too.
It was nice having them do it the kind of the right way.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I mean, I love this show. It was really, really good, and they had a lot of great arcs, great voice cast.
How I Spent My Summer Vacation by Peter Benjamin Parker. I can sum it up in one glorious, hyphenated word. Spider-Man. I am the spectacular Spider-Man! Oh, look who's finally showing his ugly rubber face. Oh, landed me a big one. Who's landed whom? Where you been, Greenie? Vacation?
Been looking for you.
Who do you think you are? Oh, or what do you think you are? I'll give you 15 seconds to write me a check for these damages, or... I mean, how may I be of service?
Peter Parker! Now.
Parker the photographer? Oh, never met the guy. No address either. Only makes contact by email.
Permanent case of lizard breath. I mean, how could he betray the old webhead that way? And how am I ever gonna clear my friendly neighborhood name?
I knew you were finally getting serious when you stopped cracking your pathetic little jokes. Just as I knew you would expend your energies fighting my allies, leaving you open for Dr. Octopus to deliver the coup de grace. Now, I do believe we promised Rhino an impalement. Your new suit interests me, Arachnid. I'm going to enjoy peeling it away for further study.
We all just want to help.
Help. Help. It's a good one. How exactly do you plan on helping? Do my homework, maybe lower my GPA? Or borrow my camera, take some Spidey pics? Because I do need the money. I got some humongous hospital bills to pay. Where am I? What's going on?
What's going on is you're late for school, kiddo. And we can't have that.
Uncle Ben? Uncle Ben.
Haven't had a hug like this since you were 12. You know when you put your tongue on the side of the ship and it sticks there? I hate when I do that. Just saying.
Hey, Stan! Call ESU! Let them know the hardware for the new computer department arrived! Behold! I am Mysterio, here to save the world from the evils of technology corrupting the human spirit.
Are we being punked? I hate that.
And the animation style is unique because I don't know if it's just me or not, but do you notice that Spider-Man kind of has like an oval head? This time they gave him a circular head. I just noticed that, and I'm like, different?
A lot of the Kids WB shows had like that, I don't know, like kind of like the crisp lines, I guess?
Yeah.
Like it makes me think of the same art style of the Batman show they had on Kids WB.
Sure, yeah.
But it's good, though. I think it's better looking animation than the MTV show. No shade or anything.
Sure,
but
yeah.
I know, I like this one.
Well, there's word that Disney Plus might give us a third season. Maybe.
That'd be
so
cool.
I'm hoping for Spectacular Spider-Man Season 3. I would really like that. But if you get a chance to watch the show, please watch this show. You are going to love it. It is a great Spider-Man show. Great story arcs. Great character development. Peter's a lucky guy. Anyway, as the years went on, Sony and Columbia Pictures, who were the people who were making Tobey Maguire movies, said, hey, what if we did a reboot? Oh boy. Well, they went ahead with it anyway, and we got our next Spider-Man movie, The Amazing Spider-Man. Okay, so.
Amazing.
It was so amazing. I just saw that right there. So The Amazing Spider-Man, it's a reboot. You know, there's not much to say there. It's a reboot. Now we have Andrew Garfield in the role of Peter Parker Spider-Man. He has a kind of a funky new suit, a little too blue for me, but that's just me. And we have a new villain, the Lizard, now getting a big screen deal. And Gwen Stacy! Woo! Gwen, yeah. So, what do we think of The Amazing Spider-Man? First of all, was this movie necessary? Did we need a reboot? And what do we think of Andrew doing Spider-Man?
Handsome. No, I'm kidding. I mean, not kidding. He's
There it
handsome.
is.
You're just like
There it is.
perfect.
Perfect.
Oh
No,
my
I
gosh,
think Toby
I
is
could watch
handsome
him.
too. I'm really, everyone has their. Spider-Man's always casted just so great. They're just so pretty.
Aw, you think so?
Oh wait, on a real note though, I think that this is so close to the comics that it deserves some credit.
The knife.
The comedy.
I love the
was
knife
so
scene. That's my
good.
favorite scene.
And you know what? There's it's technically a meme. Like they play it to music, and it was on TikTok. And what it is, it's Toby, and it's when it's in the next movie, I think, and when she's like sitting there and she's arguing with him, and it's like his acting, because there was no way of moving expressions.
Yeah. No.
So his acting is so mimified, but it's in a great, fantastic way for someone in this time period, especially like I say that, it was like what? God, I don't want to know.
2012?
2012? Okay, I was like, do I want to date it? But I think that this was very, very close to the comics, and I can appreciate that. And his acting specifically with a mask that doesn't move, it's emotional.
Yeah. He, I always kind of thought he was the better, like, Spider-Man, I feel like. Like, I think Toby did the better, like, Peter Parker, but, like, he's a good, like, witty Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But, no, this movie was pretty close to the comics, and there were some different things they tried to do with, like, Peter's parents. But
I was confused about that.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
We actually have some pretty famous Uncle Ben and the aunt's name, Aunt May.
A little bit younger this time.
We have Martin Sheen as Uncle Ben and Sally Field as Aunt May, so that's pretty cool. I thought he was okay. He was okay. The suit, I didn't like it necessarily. It was not very traditional looking.
You know, in the future, if you're gonna steal cars, don't dress like a car thief, man.
What are you? You a cop?
Really? You seriously think I'm a cop? Cop in a skin-tight red and blue suit. You know, you've got a mind of the true scholar, sir. I was going more for one of the guys who do the luge. Good thinking, good thinking. Use the window. Get out the window. There you go. You got it. Whoa.
Just let me go.
Is that a knife? Is that a real knife?
Yes, it's a real knife.
My weakness. It's small knives.
Just let me go.
Anything but knives! Oh, it's so simple. That was cool.
What the hell is this?
Webbing that I developed myself. I don't think you really want to know.
Come on, let me go.
One second.
Knock it off, man. No. Come on, let me go. Stop it. Dude, that isn't funny.
It is kind of funny, man. Oof. This could have gotten a lot worse. Now hold still.
Oh! Boys in blue here! Yo, I got him! Freeze!
He's not
you and the
going
Titans
anywhere.
don't move!
You serious?
Who are you?
No one seems to grasp the concept of the mask.
Freeze!
I just did 80% of your job. Huh? That's how you were paying me?
The suit in the second Amazing Spider-Man is a little bit better.
It's much more traditional, but you know what? As much as I approve of that, I think he should have kept the first suit because that's his Spider-Man. That suit is his. That's Andrew Garfield. I don't necessarily need another look.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why if he were ever to come back, I didn't like that they brought him in his second suit. Because it's like, it should have been the first one.
So then we'll get a little bit down the line. I'll have a comment for that one too. But but yeah, no, it's a good movie. I think I would have preferred them to just make a Spider-Man 4. I would have preferred that over a reboot. But I mean, for what we got with a reboot, like it's not bad.
Yeah.
They did something good.
And Gwen being played by Emma Stone, that's pretty cool.
I've been bitten.
So have I.
Okay. I gotta tell you this one thing. And it's about the vigilante and the car thief, all right?
Oh, okay.
No. Don't. Okay, no, forget that. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about me, okay?
What about you?
It's impossible. I wish I could just. I can't. It's hard to say.
Just say.
No, I don't.
Say it. What? What?
Shut up.
Absolutely.
Love her.
So, The Amazing Spider-Man proved to be profitable, but this was during a time where another company was trying to buy Spider-Man. That being a rodent known as Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse wanted to buy Spider-Man because he was already getting his hands on a lot of Marvel characters. So, they went ahead and first did a television series called Ultimate Spider-Man. Now, Ultimate Spider-Man, I don't know. It seemed forced. It seemed weird. I didn't like it. It wasn't Spectacular Spider-Man. And I don't know, this might have been the one voiced, with Spider-Man being voiced by Drake Bell from Drake and Josh.
Guys, I didn't know any of this. First you're saying, wait.
Surprise!
This is when I leave the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man note. Can I borrow a pen? Interesting. Villain's eyes widening in terror, but Spidey's sense not tingling. For those of you new to the Spider-Man experience, let me explain the whole Spidey sense thing. It's like an early warning system that kicks in whenever there's danger. And maybe it's on the blink. Hello? This thing on? Whoa. Shield helicarrier's coming in low.
Spider-Man.
Ha! Nick Fury, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division. The Super Spies. You Super Spies making a point to sneak up on hardworking heroes?
Kid. We gotta talk.
This one I don't know too much about.
Neither
because,
do I.
I remember hearing later down the line that it was Drake Bell, but and then I think it's based off the Ultimate line of the comics, if I believe. So I mean, at this point I kind of clocked out, at least for the animated shows, the newer ones.
Sure.
But I still gotta watch this one. But I've heard it was a pretty decent one. It was Disney XD?
And they were shoehorning other Marvel heroes in. They were shoehorning S.H.I.E.L.D. in there and stuff like that. It was feeling like just not a singular Spider-Man
Apparently there is love for it. I've heard, as years have gone on. But
yeah.
I feel like Disney XD was just below my age, our age group though.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because at that point we were late middle school, early high school?
Yeah, there was a few shows we got it on cable too, and there was I think they were showing some anime at that point. They were showing the second Naruto series.
Oh, okay.
So there was I showed up on the channel, but this cartoon I just didn't catch for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It seemed very, very childish, and I think it's because it was Disney.
Yeah.
I think it was veering away from the Spider-Man that we had been growing up with and our parents had grown up with.
With the edgier looks that we grew up with, yeah.
It was back to happy.
Back to basics.
Happy joy. It's no, give me some good Spider-Man here. Yeah, I didn't like this show necessarily. If you want to check it out, please do. But it's just it's different in not a weird way, but just they added too much again. But Andrew Garfield must have done something right because he did come back in a sequel called The Amazing Spider-Man 2. All right, so The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Okay, so first of all, we have a more traditional suit here. There's that. Also, I think this fell under the curse of Spider-Man 3. they cluttered a lot in there, and it was just too much. This time, Peter goes up against two villains. He goes up against Electro, played by Jamie Foxx, and he also goes up against a new Green Goblin. This time, Harry Osborn is the Goblin. And he and Emma Stone's Gwen Stacy she knows who he is, and it's getting weird, and it's just like, it's too much, guys. It's too much. What are our thoughts on this?
I mean, it was definitely an interesting take on both the characters. Like Electro, like I like Jamie Foxx, like I like, I don't know, like his character was weird.
He got a lot of backlash.
I'm trying to remember in the comics if he starts as like that nerdy kind of guy working at Oscorp, I believe it was.
Oscorp, yeah.
Yeah, and then the whole everybody talks about the blue suit. It's not like the classic yellow electricity Electro. It's kind of weird. Like, not bad, but
Yeah, well, even he says, like the actor himself, he says that he hated it.
yeah, like they fixed it a bit later down the line, and when we'll get to that, but
If he ever were to return, yeah.
If he
he
ever
were to
were.
return.
But even then, what's tricky is that people, like, when I watched this as a kid, if I expect him to look like that, and then, if he were to ever return and suddenly he looks different for obvious reasons,
Yeah.
that's problematic, especially if it's supposed to be, like, this character that I'm literally watching. But you know what I love? Gwen Stacy.
No. I love the
know.
scene
Oh.
in Times Square, though. That was a good,
That's a great
tension
scene.
moment where, he was trying to electrocute everybody on, the stand or whatever.
They got great visuals in this
Yeah.
movie.
That they do.
They got things right. It's just like you were saying, we or the reverse what you're saying, we grew up with all the other shows where Electro had the classic look, and it just, I don't know, it was weird. It felt weird.
Yeah,
The heartbreaking scene there.
I was gonna say, not to mention a scene at the end there that, I hate to burst your bubble there.
break your neck there.
But it's very, very comic based because
Yes.
she's one of the only characters in Marvel history.
That was
to
a
die
big
and
issue, yeah.
Not come back as she's gone.
Yeah.
And
With the snapping her neck at the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they got it right. It was just the Goblin's supposed to be the one to distract him kind of thing.
Mhm.
But
I love that scene,
they
by
just
the way.
traded out the Brooklyn Bridge for the factory or
Yeah.
the power station, I think it
Power
was.
station, yeah.
They made a little bit of changes, and
Yeah.
obviously they had their reasons for it. But I think I just appreciate that. I think I like I said, I appreciate these two for being very comic true, with a few exceptions.
Yeah.
And then great visuals.
Do you guys?
It's Spider-Man!
Stop the cab.
Lady, I ain't even moving!
I gotta go. I'm coming with you.
Gwen, you're not coming with me.
Yes, I am.
Gwen, it's too dangerous.
I'm coming with you. I've seen the grid specs and I know how to reset the entire system.
Gwen.
I'm coming with you.
Okay,
You know
okay,
that
okay,
you need
okay.
me.
Shut up. You're coming with me. Shut the thing. Sorry, I love you. Don't hang me.
Really? You went me to a car? What are you, a caveman?
Shouldn't be here.
You tied me up to go off to war? I know how to help you.
What are you doing
I know the grid specs. I can reset the system.
You can't be here right now. I'm not messing around. You can't be here right now. This is
Okay,
insane.
guess what? Nobody makes my decisions for me. All right? Nobody. This is my choice. Okay? My choice. This is mine. Now, how do we stop him?
Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. You stay with me. Gwen. Gwen. No, please, please.
Do you guys like the look on Goblin? Like kind of like his nasty kind of Goblin. What he actually had a disease, I think, in this one.
Yeah, he had a
like,
disease.
It
Yeah.
was like he was
yes,
degenerating.
yes.
Yeah.
No,
versus just having like the helmet.
I want my Power Rangers mask.
I liked the mecha feel. It gave him something different.
True.
Different than the other ones, because everyone else is very physical based, you know?
Yeah.
That's enough. Mike? Yeah. Big John?
I mean, just
I forget the Goblin, the actor for the Goblin in this one.
So do I,
But
actually.
yeah, no, he's not a stranger to like horror though. There's few horror movies he's been in, so like the whole gross look, it was fitting for him. But like I don't know.
So that's Tuesday.
Another one where it's kind of weird.
That's just Tuesday for him.
Yeah, just a Tuesday.
Anyway, yeah. So I don't know if they were trying to start a like cinematic universe or something like here. I don't know, but
Oh, and with the Rhino being shoehorned.
Oh, the
in at
Rhino,
end,
yeah,
too,
the
so
shoehorn at the end.
They definitely were trying to start a cinematic universe.
who was that? Paul Giamatti or
Yeah,
something?
Giamatti. Yeah.
What I heard was the only reason why it, you know, we never got that third one was because of a Sony Disney issue.
It's
Yeah.
That's when they started when Disney and Sony started working together for the deal.
Yeah.
And that's same why we have the previous we talked about the Unlimited show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's
Yeah.
when they were starting to work together, play nice a little.
Yeah, play nice. Yeah, right.
Kinda.
Yeah, right. But yeah, no. You know, this was okay. It wasn't the best, but you know, we've had 5 different Spider-Man movies at this point, which was pretty good.
Not including the TV movies.
Not including
Yeah.
the TV movies, yeah. And we've had dozens of series, but yeah, no. Marvel and Disney were starting to come into play now, and they said, hey, we want to do something. So thus we got the first Marvel official Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man: Homecoming. Okay, so Spider-Man: Homecoming. How do I say this? It's Marvel and Disney trying to say like, hey, we got Spider-Man now, neener. And we're gonna shoehorn all our products into this movie.
Literally right here in the bank robbery scene.
Exactly.
Everything.
We also have a new Spider-Man in the form of Tom Holland. And a lot of people praise this guy because he looks the right age. And he looks like he could play like a high school geek.
Even though I think he is about like, 20, 25 like we are.
Well, that's always the case.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is.
But yeah, good casting in this one.
And Spider-Man's deal now is to go up against a villain called the Vulture, played by I'm Batman, and Michael Keaton, I mean. And we also have a new MJ, not Mary Jane necessarily, but an MJ played by Zendaya. And we also have Tony Stark, yes.
In place of Uncle Ben.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I mean, this movie they basically just they
yeah.
just kind of skipped everything.
So yeah, no, I think it worked, and Again, I don't think Tony Stark is necessary per se, because I think they shoehorned him in there, but what are your thoughts on Spider-Man Homecoming?
See, I just love Tony Stark. I think they used him as a scapegoat.
Previously on Peter Screws the Pooch, I tell you to stay away from this. Instead, you hacked a multi-million-dollar suit so you could sneak around behind my back doing the one thing I told you not to do.
Is everyone okay?
No thanks to you.
No thanks to me? Those weapons were out there and I tried to tell you about it, but you didn't listen. None of this would have happened if you would just listen to me. If you even cared, you'd actually be here.
I did listen, kid. Who do you think called the FBI, huh? Do you know that I was the only one who believed in you? Everyone else said I was crazy to recruit a 14-year-old kid.
I'm 15.
No, this is where you zip it, all right? The adult is talking.
Earlier, when I was saying that that animation show with all the techno things, obviously inspired what Tony ends up doing to Peter Parker's outfits later on even. But I think that he was only in there for Marvel fans to want to watch the movie, because there was a lot of people that were just skeptical. Especially, especially because before this was the Avengers movie that just had Spider-Man pop in for like...
True.
Civil War,
seconds.
yeah, it's like literally they just got him in the deal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. But yeah, no, I think Tom Holland does a pretty good job. I liked seeing a brand new look on Spider-Man. Not a big fan of Marissa Tomei as Aunt May. I think she's a little too young.
A little too, yeah.
Well, what they say, I'm literally dying.
Don't die.
I'm trying not to. What they say is, and I've seen this because it's when I first saw it, I was like, why does she look like my mom's age?
Yeah.
If you look up how old the actress is, she's old enough to be like your great aunt.
Sure.
She just looks her age, and I think the thing is that we're older now and we don't see it like that, because the other ones, right? The other ones look more like a great aunt or like a grandmother.
I think it's kind of a blend of like what you're saying, because we're just older, but also like it's just the shock of they always had the older like or aunt and uncle, so we're just used to like it. We feel like, oh, these people should be older.
Now it's like this
Even
is
though-
your aunt versus your great aunt, which is, I mean, I guess I don't really know for sure, but it kind of feels like the other ones were like my grandparents' ages.
Sure, yeah, I see that. Well, regardless, it was still a fun movie. It was. And,
There you go, Mason.
Business is good.
Trust me, boss. Even one of those boxes and we are set for life.
Yeah.
Just a typical homecoming on the outside of an invisible jet. Finding my gopher's dad. I can't believe that worked!
we're running a little low on time, so we got to do a little bit of a speed round now. But they got another sequel, Spider-Man Far From Home. So Spider-Man Far From Home, we'll see a little bit of the trailer here. Spider-Man basically goes to London, and he's fighting a new villain that was going to be played by Bruce Campbell if we had Toby.
In 4.
In 4.
Would have had Mysterio.
But now he's playing Mysterio, yeah. What are our quick thoughts? There's Marissa Tomei. New dress? What are our thoughts on Spider-Man Far From Home? Do you think it's a good sequel to Homecoming or not?
I think they could have done more, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I felt that way when I first saw it. I like it. It's interesting to see him not, fish out of water and not in New York. But like, I feel like when it came out, I feel like I was wanting more. Like, which I got that in this third movie we're going to talk about. But it's good though. It's a good Marvel continuation.
Yeah. It's not my favorite in the whole world, but I think it was a good placeholder. Maybe I think that was. I think that means it was a good placeholder, basically. Tom Holland still stayed in the role. He appeared in Avengers, the two Avengers movies.
Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah.
Kill image. Decloak drones. All right, weapons.
You want to weaponize?
Yep.
Weapons only. Stand by.
Nice. Stop. Something. I don't know what it is. It's something. Just, you know what? Double the damage and then run it again.
Yeah, you want me to double it up?
Yeah.
All right. Cover your ears.
Good. That's good. I am trying to fool 7 billion people here, including Nick Fury, who happens to be the most paranoid and most dangerous person on the planet. And if he catches on before I've killed him, then he will put a bullet in my head. And nobody wants a bullet in their head, right? Right? William, can you look at me?
It's our last night in Europe, and I had this plan that I wanted to tell you. I'm just gonna tell you. MJ,
I'm Spider-Man.
What?
That's what you were gonna say, that you're Spider-Man.
No. I'm not Spider-Man.
I mean, I've been watching you for like a while now. It's kind of obvious.
I'm not Spider-Man. I mean, what would make you think that I was Spider-Man?
Peter Washington?
Yeah?
The fact that you, like, disappear out of nowhere for no reason?
No, I was sick. Remember I had the tummy?
You know Susan Yang thinks that you're a male escort?
What? No, of course I'm not a male escort.
Well, then you're Spider-Man.
No, I'm not Spider-Man at all.
Well, what about tonight? You snuck off and you fought that thing. I saw you.
You can't have seen me because I'm not Spider-Man. And also on the news, it was the Night Monkey.
The Night Monkey?
Yeah, that's what it said on the news. And the news never lies.
Night Monkey, okay.
What are you doing?
Well, do the Night Monkey and Spider-Man use the same webs?
I mean, maybe. Maybe he's a spider monkey, who knows?
You're up, kid.
Wait, is that... Do you think that's Spider-Man?
No. It's like a European rip-off version of him. I was actually reading about him the other day. It's not him.
Go back! He's got the carousel! He's getting bigger!
What's his name? What's his name?
It's Night Monkey.
Night Monkey?
Yeah.
Night Monkey!
Yeah.
Night Monkey, help!
Night Monkey.
Save us! What? Night Monkey, we're stuck!
Oh, no.
Help us! Help!
And as he was doing that, Sony still had a grip on Spider-Man. They said, hey, we still have a little bit of this character left in us.
Got one more.
So they went ahead and completely changed the game for Spider-Man and did Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Yes. What a weird animation style. It was like a 3D comic book type of thing. It was really interesting.
It was great, honestly.
And this time we focus on an alternate Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
So kind of set up in the first Tom Holland movie, but
kind of, yeah.
They never really went with anywhere with that. But
well, because they had Miles kind of cameo in a few Spider-Man movies.
A little bit, yeah.
Like a little bit in the background, or you can see a little bit there. Even in like Venom, you can see him in the background, but he's like an adult.
But basically, we find out how Miles Morales now becomes Spider-Man, his version of Spider-Man, and he meets the other people known as Spider-Man. So he meets Peter Parker. He meets like a detective version of Spider-Man. He meets an anime version of Spider-Man.
Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig, yeah.
No,
so
I love Spider-Man Noir though, voiced by the good old Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. Anyway, obviously you like this movie. Does it work, though, in this animation style?
This inspired so many others.
It did.
I was gonna say it definitely works because I think that year at the Oscars it won the award for best animated picture actually. So
And so many people are still just trying to mimic that style. I notice it every time.
and we're getting 2 sequels actually.
Yes.
2 sequels coming soon.
Yes,
There's
we are.
2? I thought there was only the one.
No, there's 2. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. I think it was gonna be 1, then they split it up into two different ideas.
Something tells me we all have to go see the sequel right now.
I know.
I think in a month.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, coming soon.
That's weird. My pants shrank. I think I hit puberty. I gotta get my pants. Wait, why is the voice in my head so loud?
Oh, are you okay?
What? Why am I so sweaty?
Why are you so sweaty?
It's a puberty thing. I don't know why I said that. I'm not going through puberty. I did, but I'm done. I'm a man. So you're like new here, right? We got that in common.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Cool, yeah. I'm Miles.
I'm Gwanda.
Wait, your name is Gwanda?
Yes, it's African. I'm South African. No accent though, because I was raised here.
Do the shoulder touch now before she walks away. Why is this so scary? Am I doing this in slow motion or does it just feel that way?
I'm kidding. It's Wanda, no G. That's crazy.
Hey.
Okay, then. I'll see you around.
Oh, see you.
Hey!
Okay.
Can you let go, please?
I
Ow,
can't
calm
let
down.
go.
It's fine, just... Miles, let go.
Working on it. It's just puberty.
I don't think you know what puberty is. Just relax.
Okay, I have a plan. I'm going to pull really hard.
That's a terrible plan.
1.
Don't do this.
2.
3.
Nice to meet you.
Sure. Total pleasure. Hey guys.
Wanda?
It's Gwen, actually.
Oh, you know her. Very cool.
I'm from another dimension. I mean, another dimension. All right, people, let's start at the beginning one last time. My name is Gwen Stacy. I was bitten by a radioactive spider. And for the last 2 years, I've been the one and only Spider-Woman. You guys know the rest. I joined a band, saved my dad. I couldn't save my best friend, Peter Parker. So now I save everyone else. And I don't do friends anymore. Just to avoid...
You might need these. You think you're the only people who thought to come here?
Hey, fellas.
Is he in black and white?
Where's that wind coming from? We're in a basement.
Wherever I go, the wind follows. And the wind, it smells like rain.
Hi guys! Konnichiwa! Hajimemashite, yoroshiku!
This could literally not get any weirder.
It can get weirder. I just washed my hands. That's why they're wet. No other reason.
You're
like me. My name is Peter Parker.
My name is Penny Parker.
My name is Peter Porker. I was
bitten by a radioactive
pig.
In my universe, it's 1933, and I'm a private eye. I like to drink egg creams, and I like to fight Nazis. A lot.
I'm from New York in the year 3145. I have a psychic link with a spider who lives inside my father's robot. And we're best friends. Forever.
Sometimes I let matches burn down to my fingertips just to feel something, anything.
I'm a photographer for the Daily Beagle. When I'm not pooching around, I'm working like a dog trying to sniff out the latest story. I frolic and I dance and I do this with my pants and my...
enough!
200 miles per hour with a blindfold on. Mama always asking where did I go wrong.
Took you long
What's
enough.
up, danger? What's up, danger?
I see this spark in you. It's amazing. Whatever you choose to do with it, you'll be great.
Our family doesn't run from things.
You're the best of all of us, Miles. You're on your way. Keep going.
When do I know I'm Spider-Man? You won't. That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger?
Made them myself. They fit perfectly.
Can't stop me now. Travel 200 miles, I'm knocking at your door. And I don't really care if you ain't your boy. Come on, what's up, danger? Don't be a stranger. I'm right here.
So Into the Spider-Verse was a huge success, and it had people entertained. It gave them a new look at a different Spider-Man. But people still wanted more Tom Holland. And actually people wanted still more Andrew Garfield. And people still wanted more Tobey Maguire. Thus, we got the movie that everybody wanted, Spider-Man No Way Home. Spider-Man No Way Home, one of the best movies I've ever seen in my entire life. It is basically the biggest Spider-Man fest you have ever seen in your entire life. Tom Holland is going through a rough patch because he's not only lost Tony Stark, but he's lost a lot of other father figures.
Public identity has been revealed.
Public identity's been revealed. His relationship with MJ is kind of rocky at points, but this doesn't mean he doesn't have help, because he goes over to Eggs Benedict Cumberbatch, Doctor Strange.
One of my other absolute favorite Marvel characters, Doctor Strange.
Absolutely.
Mr. Cucumber himself.
Yeah, exactly. And he asks, can everybody forget who I am? Okay, fine, but you're gonna ruin the multiverse. And he kind of did, because not only do we have all our favorite villains coming back, Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus, Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, Jamie Foxx's Electro, whoever played the Lizard in the first Andrew Garfield, Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman, and there's somebody else too that I'm blanking on. But we also get our favorite Spider-Mans back. We got Andrew Garfield, and we've got Tobey Maguire. And they are web-slinging all together, defeating all the villains, and having a great time. Oh my gosh, what are your thoughts on this movie?
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. They did a great job at getting rid of, because, Iron Man and is no longer.
They kept it a secret, all of the trailers and stuff, and the build-up before the movie came out, they kept it a secret that, Andrew and Tobey were going to come back.
Yeah, the editing and the trailers.
We knew the villains were going to come back, but no, and then I remember I went, opening weekend, in theaters. Yeah, we went opening weekend in theaters, and then everybody was just blown away when everybody came through the portal, and then all your favorite characters showed up.
Wish we could see Peter.
Salamanquero.
Lolo, you're right. I am magic.
Is that him?
Yeah, it has to be.
Peter! Peter!
Hey, Peter!
Peter!
Yeah.
Oh!
Hi. No. It's okay. I'm a nice guy.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Peter Parker.
That's not possible.
I am Spider-Man in my world. But then yesterday, I was just here. Wow. String theory, multidimensional reality, and matter displacement. All real?
Yeah.
Knew it.
This has to be because of the spell.
The spell? Like magic spell?
There's no spell.
No spell.
No.
Magic's real here too?
I mean,
Shut up.
no, it's not real. Shut up. I mean, there's magicians and stuff, but there's no like.
Stop. Prove it.
Prove what?
That you're Peter Parker.
I don't carry an ID with me, you know, it kind of defeats the whole anonymous superhero thing. Why'd you do that?
I was trying to see if you have the tingle thing.
I have the tingle thing, just not for bread. Can you not throw the bread again? You're a deeply mistrusting person, and I respect it.
Great, it's just some random guy.
Hello. I hope it's okay. I just came through this, oh, just closed.
You're Peter.
Yeah, Peter Parker. I've seen you two. Hi. Wait, he's not your friend.
Wait, so you're Spider-Man too? Why didn't you just say that?
I generally don't go around advertising it. Kind of defeats the whole anonymous superhero thing.
That's what he just said.
Ikaw ha, nagkalat ka na naman. Linisin mo lahat ng mga basura mo dito. At ikaw, alam mo na, gusto ko itong bahay natin maayos, pero tingnan mo, dumi dito, dumi doon.
My Lola's asking if you could clean up the webs you just shot.
Oh, sorry, Lola.
Yes, of course.
I'm going to bed.
Night, Lola.
Good night, Ned's Lola.
This might seem kind of weird, but I've been trying to find your friend ever since I got here. I just have this sense that he needs my help.
Our help.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
cheers
talk.
in the theater.
There's a lot of talk of that, though. I wasn't surprised when everyone showed up.
I knew they were gonna do something, but I didn't think they were gonna nail it.
Yeah.
No, but that dining room scene where they that was
so
fantastic.
Good. So
They're
good.
just like, Peter.
Get that cobweb while you're up there.
Crawl around.
They're just fighting each other and like, ping-ponging. Oh my
Yes. I love this movie. It is so good.
And I gotta get this out in the science lab just to, whoa, what was that? You can't do that. You can't do that.
And here's your web cartridges.
Oh, thanks, man. What's that for?
It's my web fluid. It's for my web shooters. Why?
That came out of you.
Yeah. You can't do that, huh?
No?
How on earth does that even?
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Look.
They did the meme too.
They did the meme, and when they're on like the big tower, and they're like, so does it come anywhere?
Yeah.
else?"
You got a lower back problem too. Yo, I got a hell of a lower back problem.
My Peter.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Did you mean that?
Or
Peter.
we're all called Peter. Peter.
Peter Parker.
Same again. We're all Peter Parker.
The computer.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes.
You okay?
Oh, it's my back. It's kind of stiff from all the swinging, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, I got a middle back thing too.
Really?
Yeah. You want me to crack it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
That was it.
Wow. That's good.
Right?
That's better.
Yeah.
Wow.
God, this is so cool. I always wanted brothers. So you make your own web fluid in your body?
I'd rather not talk about this.
No, I don't mean to.
Are you teasing me?
No. He's not teasing you. It's just that we can't do that. So naturally, we're curious as to how your web situation works.
I fought an alien made out of black goo once.
Oh, no way. I fought an alien too. On Earth and in space.
Oh.
Yeah, he was purple.
I want to fight an alien.
I'm still like that you fought an alien in space.
I'm lame compared. I fought a Russian guy in a rhinoceros machine.
Can we rewind it back to the I'm lame part? Because you are not.
No, thanks. No, yeah, I appreciate that. I'm not saying I'm lame.
But
I'm
it's
just saying
the self-talk. Maybe we should, you know.
Listen.
Because you're You're amazing.
It was good comedy. It wasn't overstretched.
Yeah.
It was good.
It's natural. It's what they would have, if you meet an alternative version of yourself, like it's exactly what you would talk about.
Pretty much, yeah. No, they really like threw a lot of the what I call paycheck lines in there. Thank you so much for saying the line. Here's your paycheck.
I'm something of a scientist myself.
That one too. No, if you have to watch one Spider-Man movie, watch them all actually, but watch this one. It is so good. You're gonna love it, even if you're not a Marvel fan, because I know there are some of you out there. But watch it. You're gonna love it. It's just good comedy. That's what it is. And like you said, we're getting a sequel to Into the Spider-Verse. We're getting Across the Spider-Verse.
With like a million more spider people.
I'm so excited.
I heard that the sequel will pay homage to this movie.
Yes.
That there's going to be references and that it's going to,
Yeah.
Toby and Andrew, we're calling you.
And to bring it, hopefully they show up in animated form, but then also like they're pulling out other old Spider-Man, like Japanese Spider-Man is reported to show up at some point.
And even like the popular internet meme Spooderman.
Yeah, that apparently
Spooderman.
apparently that's being canonized now.
Whatever that is. As you can see, there is so much Spider-Man out there. There's so many varieties. There's weird 70s versions, futuristic, there's crying Toby, there's British people playing American superheroes. Yeah, I'm calling them out. Sorry, Andrew and Tom. And animation as well. So there's plenty of Spider-Man. Do yourself a favor. Watch them all. You're going to love it. You can clearly see that we all love it. And I can't thank you guys enough for coming on the show and talking about it.
Thank you.
It has been so much fun to talk about it with you guys, and I think there's only one way we could end this show, and that's to play Who Are You? Okay, so Angelique, you've now come on the show for the first time.
Yes.
So here's what this game is about. I'm going to play a clip, and you have to tell me who it is and or what it is from. And you can guess anybody you want, anything you want. Let's roll a clip.
I've talked Chef into doing something special. Starting Tuesday, it's going to be movie night every night. Thought you might be interested, seeing how you enjoyed that Western. We're going to be showing the 3 greatest horror movies ever made. Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, and Son of Frankenstein. We might even throw in Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein.
I have no interest in horror movies.
How do you know if you've never seen one? You don't have to see all of them, just come the first night. I promise you'll like it. Reanimated life forms, science run amok. They're right up your alley.
All right, so there's the clip. I've played it for you. Do you have any idea what that is or who that is?
You know, my first guess was it's going to be a Doctor Who reference.
Okay.
And then as soon as it started going, I was like, it's not Doctor Who. No way. But now I'm thinking it's like, it's just towards that ending that I want to say it's going to be in the Star Trek universe or something similar.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm like, oh, I could see him being like, oh, you don't know, like something on Earth? Like, let's talk about that. You know, it's very obviously very scientific and he's talking about little horror things.
Okay.
But I can't think of anything else unless...
You want to pick a Star Trek series? You want to get more specific? You got like the original, Next Gen, Deep Space, Voyager, Enterprise.
I want to say, okay, wait, I got like two guesses here. I'm going to say it's either going to be in the Star Trek universe.
Okay.
and it's going to be towards Enterprise-esque.
Okay.
Or it's James Bond, and I have no idea where.
James Bond in space.
Movies.
That happened.
In space?
That happened.
Did it really?
Moonraker.
It's Moonraker. I was saying it's definitely
Oh my
Moonraker.
gosh, I didn't know Moonraker.
Vince, any quick guesses?
So I mean, like I've guessed it correctly in the past.
You have?
I know you, and then my brain immediately goes to it's a James Bond reference or it's a Star Trek reference. But yeah, you got you. This is one of those months where you got me. I'm not too sure who it is actually. I've been trying to think of exactly who the voices are, but I'm not sure honestly.
Well, okay, fair enough. So you don't have a guess, but you're guessing either
It's either James Bond or someone in Star Trek.
James Bond or Star Trek Enterprise. Okay.
And I'll be silly and say it's Mystery Science Theater, and that's Mike, and that's Gypsy talking together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at who that actually really is.
I've taught Chef
It's
into doing
Connor
something
Trinneris'
special.
trip on Star Trek Enterprise.
Starting
You are
Tuesday, it's
correct.
gonna be
You are correct.
You might be
It is
interested in seeing
Trip.
how you
Yes,
enjoy
it
that
Never
is.
second guessed myself.
We're going to be showing the three
That was
greatest horror
Trip, the
movies
engineer
ever
from Star
made.
Trek Enterprise. He's talking to
Frankenstein.
Paul the Vulcan about
Bride of
how
Frankenstein.
she should come to movie night.
That's what I was thinking. It was gonna be a Vulcan. Wow.
Yes, well
Wow.
done. So 5,000 points for you. I'm going to give you 1,000 just for coming in.
I'll take it.
There you go.
I'll take it.
Well, we've had so much fun talking about Spider-Man. Congratulations, your first time on the show and you got it right. Yes. We've had so much fun talking about Spider-Man. Again, check out them all. You're going to love them all. There is so much cool stuff. Thank you to guys for coming. Thank you to our Magic and Tech team. My name is Daniel Soletti. This has been As the Real Turns. That is a wrap.
You are amazing.
Some people don't think so.
But you are.
Nice to have a fan.
Do I get to say thank you this time?
Wait.